Alright, what's up guys, I'm Death by Hacks, and today we have another Pokemon X and Y NU Wi-Fi battle, so yay! Anyways, I want to go over two things really quickly. One, I apologize that this is another NU battle. I will try and get some more diverse tiers up soon, so I'll have OU next time for sure. So yeah, look forward to that if you like OU. And the other thing is, I apologize that I didn't have a video up yesterday, because if you don't know, I do plan on uploading daily, at least as much as I can. So yeah, I apologize for not having one up yesterday. Some stuff came up, as well as the hour or so that I did have a record. Showdown was down, so I didn't have the ability to find a battle. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the battle. So, I'm going to go ahead and lead out with my Mr. Mime, as he leads out with his Dusknoir. And this is not a great situation for me, because he can easily Shadow Sneak or Shadow Punch, and that will probably OHKO me if he's offensive. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch out right here, because I don't want to take a hit from this thing. And I know Torkoal can, because I'm physically defensive. Because what else is Torkoal? So, right here I'm going to speed it up because he's going to Infestation Toxic Stall me while I try and stall him out with Will-O-Wisps. So, it was like 8 turns of stall, and there was not really a need to see this at normal speed, because it'd be like, he goes for a Toxic, and now he Shadow Sneaks, and now he Shadow Sneaks, and then he Shadow Sneaks again. And I go for Flamethrower, and I go for... Yeah, there's no point in doing that. So, I just sped it up. And right about here, I believe, is the second to last turn. And I'm going to pop my Citrus Berry, which is, I'm pretty sure, the reason why I ended up winning this Stall War. I'm not sure if leftovers would have recovered the same amount, or less, or more, or whatever, but either way, I'm going to go ahead and win this Stall War by just a little bit. I believe like 1 or 2 turns, then I would have died to Toxic. So he's going to switch out into a Sandslash now, and I see no reason to switch out, because if he wants to set up Stealth Rocks on the switch, I die upon switching, as well as I'm already Toxic, then it's such low HP that it really, I wouldn't be able to take any other hit. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for a Flamethrower. I could have gone for a Rapid Spin because I knew he would go for Stealth Rocks, but there wasn't much reason to, because nothing on my team is really weak to it, and I figured the Flamethrower chip damage would be a bit better. So yeah, he's going to go for a knockoff to finish me off. And now I'm going to go ahead and go out my Mr. Mime, because my Mr. Mime is Technician with Icy Wind. So I'm going to go ahead and go for an Icy Wind and be able to OHKO the Sandslash, which is fantastic. He could have switched it into his Autono here, although that would have been pretty risky, because had I have predicted him to do that and went for a Psyshock, that easily could have done like 75%. So yeah, he goes into his Autono now, and I have to switch out because I cannot touch Autono. I am locked into Icy Wind, and that's going to do nothing because Autono is ridiculously specially defensive. I personally think that it should be RU. Anyways, he's going to go for Toxic as I switch into my Primeape. And I'm not going to go for a close combat here like a normal person would have, because I was predicting him to go into Butterfree, and if I locked myself into close combat as he switched into Butterfree, then he would have gone for Sleep Powder and either put this to sleep or something else, and then I would have had to switch out again, and then, yeah, so I go for the U-turn here, and I'm gonna go ahead and go out in my Wish Cache, because my Wish Cache has a special secret. Heh, get it, it's special secret, and it's a special attacker, so, yeah, that's the secret. This is an Assault Vest Wish Cache instead of the normal Dragon Dance set. So, yeah, that's going to go ahead and take out Gigalith. Now, he's going to go ahead and go out into his Butterfree, and right here, I really don't want to switch because I don't want anything else put to sleep except for Wish Cache, so Wish Cache is unfortunately going to have to go to sleep. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch out, oh wait, I'm going to wait a second. I went for the Ice Beam there, in case you're wondering. He switches out his Butterfree into Typhlosion. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Gourgeist, because I knew Gourgeist could take any hit from Butterfree, so, yeah. We go out to Gourgeist, and right here, I predicted him to go for an HP Grasp, predicting me to switch back into my Wish Cache. So I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go ahead and go for a Shadow Sneak. But he has a trick of his own. I'm not the only one here with special sets. I'm going to get a crit, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to actually set up the Sun right now, which surprised me quite a bit, because I don't think I've seen this set. I might have seen it like one other time, but it's kind of weird seeing them when they're not Specs or Scarf. So, right here, I'm going to call back my Gourgeist, because Gourgeist is easily going to die to a Lava Plume, and I'm going to switch into Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has already done its job, and doesn't really need to do much more. So, I'm going to go ahead and sack off Mr. Mime, unfortunately, and yay, Mr. Mime's going to go down now. Alright, and it turns out his Typhlosion is Life Orb. So now I'm going to go out into my Primate because I know he's not Scarfed, so I will outspeed him, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Close Combat now. In Close Combat, we'll easily be able to OHKO because Primate has a ton of attack. So, yay! That's going to be the end of Typhlosion. Now he's going to go ahead and switch out into his Butterfree, I believe, because he knows I'm Scarfed, seeing as I outsped him, and Primate has lower base speed. So, yeah. Now I have to switch out here for sure, because even if it was sashed, I could break it, but there'd be no point. So I'm going to go ahead and go out in my Spiritomb, because I know Spiritomb can break this thing's sash with a Shadow Sneak, and potentially kill it with 2. He turns out to be a sub-variant with Leftovers, which is interesting, because I have not seen this set on anything really, like either this or Vivillon or any other Quiver Dancer for that matter. So I end up, it's a good thing for me though, because I'm Infiltrator, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go for a Shadow Sneak here, break through his sub, and he's gonna set up a Quiver Dance, which is not gonna be a good thing because he has to switch out this turn. And I knew he would switch out, but for some reason I didn't go for Pursuit, and I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever. So I'm still gonna go for a Shadow Sneak as he switches out into his Audino, and Audino is going to easily take that, and this is going to start another stall war really quickly. Obviously it easily takes it, doesn't get hit by it at all. He's going to Toxic me. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Leech Seed on Audino because I want to be able to recover some HP back as well as get some residual on this thing, because Audino is really bulky and it's very hard to take down. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking some toxic damage, and I don't want to do that right now, so I have to switch out into Spiritomb, and we get some more Leech Seed, but he gets his Wish back, so yeah. I go for Pursuits here because I have, on this set, Shadow Sneak, Pursuit, Sucker Punch, and Will-O-Wisp, and I couldn't really hit him with Sucker Punch because there was no guarantee that he was going to go for his attack, which is Double Edge in case you haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. We're going to get Audino pretty far down, which is good, because Audino being at low HP is a good thing. And right here, I should have stayed in and gone for a Pursuit, but I figured he'd go for Protect, because he hasn't shown it yet. But instead, he's going to switch out. If I had gone for Pursuit there, Audino would have died, and this would have been so much better, but instead, I'm going to switch out on my own and go out into my Primate, which isn't a terrible play, but whatever. So he's going to go ahead and get his HP back all the way back up, which isn't an issue because he's not sashed. So I don't really see the point in doing that. All it does is give him the opportunity to sub up a little bit more, but I am faster than Butterfree, so not really. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Stone Edge here, and that is not quite going to knock it out. And I made another questionable play here. And I didn't just go for another one. I guess maybe I thought you want to stall out the Toxic. I'm not sure what was going through my mind at this point. So I will switch out here, and I'm going to go ahead and go out to my Spiritomb, because I know at this point Spiritomb should be able to knock it out, seeing as it is at such low HP. So he's going to go for a Wish here, and at this point I'm pretty sure he is not carrying Protect, which is a good thing. I'm assuming he's carrying Wish, Heal Bell, Double Edge, and then, Toxic. That's what it is. So we're good. He just hasn't shown it. I just figured it out at this point, in case you're wondering. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Pursuit here, and it does kill. I'm not sure if he tried to switch out here or if it just killed. Not like it really mattered, though. Actually, he probably tried to switch out because Spiritomb is really, really slow. So, now he's going to go ahead and do his Butterfree, and right here I'm able to get off a Shadow Sneak, which is good because that means that Butterfree will be at a lower amount of HP, which is always a good thing, as he's going to go ahead and just go straight for a Bug Buzz, which is definitely the right play. I don't know, I've seen some people in the situations like this where they go for a Quiver Dance or sub, and I'm just like, seriously? Like, obviously not this exact situation, but whatever. Similar ones, because some people aren't very good at Pokemon. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into my Primate, and Primate is going to go ahead and just go for a Stone Edge to finish off the battle, which is good. Had I have missed that, that actually would have been terrible, because I'm not sure if Gourgeist would have been able to finish it off with Shadow Sneaks or not, but either way, definitely was a pretty close battle. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.